So the short answer is the same reason that I like it on Hindenburg. The short answer is the ships don't want to push. Not until the late game, right? And so what does Hindenburg or a Rune or a Hipper want to do? They want to hang back 14, 15 kilometers, right? And farm damage for a while. Probably for the first half of any game, they want to just chill and shoot things. When you play that way, the enemy carrier could decide, I want to come get you, right? I don't want him to bother me. I want him to stay on his side of the board and leave me the hell alone. So I take defensive fire. No, Evil Tree, 100%. We don't always get it. No, we did for a while. I feel like, and then, but I know for a while now I've had to pay for my own respect. So this is the kind of matchmaking, of course, that Hindenburg gets these days, and it's exactly the kind of matchmaking that Hindenburg hates. Right, which is tier 11 boats. She doesn't mind the planes. Like, I've got enough AA power, I can probably piss that Midway off, and he'll probably try to strike me once, and then I'll piss him off, and he'll go away. And unless I'm in a position where he feels like he has to strike me, at that point, it won't be a big deal. All right, we have an Annapolis. We have an Edgar. Is the Edgar radar or smoke? Come on.
I always said if there's a way to go,
he is smoke, because of course he is. So we have 2 radars. They have 2. We might have 3. Where's the Yang? Yang is radar. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Puddin'. Like, again, I almost never play div'd. If I was playing in a div, there's a valid argument to be made against defensive fire for that very reason. If I'm planning on being in amongst 2 or 3 other ships, then defensive fire becomes less appealing. Not zero appeal, because if you're a battleship, or if you really don't want to take the early damage, well then, yeah, defensive fire still feels pretty awesome. But if you don't, if you're running on your own, then yeah, I think there's a valid case to be made for defensive fire. I'm really hoping this Midway comes over here. Come on, yeah, do it. Let's do it. Between me and this Midway, you're gonna regret your life choices. I mean, the Edgar, you're gonna really, that's gonna be sad for you. All the plane kills feels amazing. All right. I got lit there, so there's somebody in that cap already.
You want fries with that?
No, it's the Zorky out in front of me. Never mind. No. My bad. Okay.
They're
Who was that paddywhack with a raid? Welcome in. I did not. I forgot to raid. Shout out Zaf. Well, we'll shout out Patty real fast, and then we'll shout out Zaf. Okay, he's now chilling in smoke up there. That's fine. Patty, it's been a mixed bag. I have not played great, and I've had some questionable teams along the way as well. So, it's been a bit of a mixed bag, I'll be honest. But I'm not that upset. This Zorky is super isolated. We need to murder him while we can. Okay, he is literally... Oh, wait, are there 2 of them? No. He had reversed out of his smoke. Briefly. And now he's reversing. He's headed back into it. I'm kind of missing the Hydro at this exact moment. But he can't quite know exactly where I am, and that smoke can't last forever.
I can kill it.
Let's see how this goes. This might not go all that well. I think he's reversed back into the buff thing to pick it up. And I think right now the only reason he can't see me is because I'm behind his smoke. He's going to be able to pick this buff up, and then I think he and I are going to have a fight that's going to be a bit messy. He grabbed it. So, yeah, he reversed. Smoke is expiring. Let's see what he does now. You're dead. You're dead. You got a little bit of damage on me on your way out the door, but you're dead. Okay. I'm gonna hold this position. I don't want to give this Satsuma free shots just yet. Until I want to go off detection, and then we're gonna make the turn. There we go. Okay. And as we back away, let's farm the Satsuma for a bit, maybe, huh? Or the Patrie? Let's farm the Satsuma.
Nice day to die. For you, that is.
Oh, he's reversing. Okay, sure. There's the Patrie. All right. Yeah, the Hydra would have been a little useful. I wouldn't have taken that chip damage, but at the same time, we've got a heal buff, so I'll survive the chip damage, I think. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's not going to work. Well, we're up a ship, but are we going to win? Like, I don't know, man. Doesn't feel like it, really. Ooh, hold on. This could be a good engagement for me, although the Patrie is not exactly the kind of customer that I want to meet. He's soft, he's squishy, he'll hate my guns. Archaics, thank you for the bits, but unfortunately, I will get pinned by this guy, like, from everywhere. So that's going to feel terrible. Like, he will literally just full pin me right through the butt. Because that ship is allowed to be OP, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. See what I mean? Like, oh, look, take 20k through the ass. Oh, go away, Satsuma. I'm tired of you too. You guys are... This garbage is why I quit playing this boat, man. Who was that? Happa with the raid? Goodness gracious. What is up, my friends? How you doing, Happa? How were your games?
Welcome.
I made the mistake of playing Hindenburg, and of course I'm getting super shipped. So, you know, fun and games for everybody.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Guys, thank you for the follows. Alright. Really need to kill this stupid Patrie. Oh, I still love the boat, but she can't do all the Hindi things she used to do in the olden days, right? Because she just gets murdered by these stupid high-caliber battleships they keep adding to the game. So the big selling point of playing a Hindenburg was her survivability, and she can't survive anymore. So it's like, well, why play this ship now? Of course, the rate I'm farming HP off this guy, he might hate my life. He might hate my guts a little bit, but that's his problem, not mine. I need a fire. Come on, fire. Okay. All right. We're going to have to get back into this fight. Oh, good. The Satsuma blew it. Okay. All right. I need to get off the border, because apparently I suck. Who was that? Trigon and Tommy. Guys, thank you for the follow. RM1, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. 60 D's double CV. That feels terrible. That's terrible. Now, I feel you. I feel you. Whiskey helps. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Somebody was like, oh, hey, you're drinking this and that thing. I was like, I don't know why you'd play this game sober. Okay, well, I'm going to have to engage this ship this patrie at a range that I'm not comfortable with. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, thank you. My patrie saved my bacon right there. All right, let's get back towards mid. When spotter plane comes up, I'll farm some more damage off the Satsuma, who is terrified of getting his paint dirty. Like, literally terrified. That guy just can't handle it.
For some fisting.
I did discover that I loathe Cristoforo Colombo. That ship is not good. Bloody Joker. Thank you, no problem. All right. Bring it on, Satsuma. You and me, let's go. Oh, I should be locked on, but of course, game didn't lock me on for reasons. Well, the stern turret's got over. All right, Daring's on the opposite side. If we kill the Clausewitz and suss out the Daring, we'll actually be in pretty good shape here. I'm going to grab this Healy buff as I go by. Maybe the midway will come attack me and I can use my defensive fire, because I kind of have nothing else to use it on right now. Our patrie bought it, apparently. Yep. For reasons. Reasons, ladies and gentlemen. For reasons. All the reasons. Oh, hey, what's up? I was like, if that's a sit, I'm going to be a little salty. I hit you back, LOL. Suck it. All right, you're going to have a hard time hitting me right now. All right, my plan was to move up here and grab this Healy buff. But if I do that, I'm going to be literally broadside of the Satsuma, who, well, he's turning now. Do I try it? He's right at the edge of my detection. I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a terrible idea. He's not even looking at me right now. But as soon as I come out here, he'll look at me for sure. Let's try it. Did I get your attention? Am I going to survive to get to this buff? Answer's probably... It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Yeah, I'm going to grab it. Sweet. All right, that worked. We needed that. Okay. Come on, Apollos. Make the mistake of turning in front of me. I dare you, sir. I double dog dare you. Oh, hey. Battleship. Annapolis is seriously harshing my calm right now.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Much better. Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
I'm not convinced you guys have got this spot. Oh my god, I've forgotten how bad this ship handles. Get your butt in the middle. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. Come on. Oh, hey, Daring. Okay. Whew.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
Okay. I think I can challenge this Annapolis. It might be a mistake, but I'm going to try it anyway. Probably wishing I had my Hydro about this instant, but I sort of don't care right this moment. I also know the daring is up here in front of me as well. Yep, right there. Right where I expected him to be. Oh, go away, Clausewitz. I'm busy.
No gas and no chicks.
Much better.
Which
You
torps?
gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Oh, I'm dead. That's fine, though. We're gonna win. I'll take the death. I'll take the death. And at least the carrier didn't get me. How did I have 200,000 damage? I had 200,000 damage? I just looked at my damage total. Wait, what? That did not feel like a 200k game. Yeah, what the... I was so busy trying to win, I never even looked at my damage total. Okay, well, there you go. I think I had a few I think I had some good duration fires in there too, probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right, NBA. Like, wait, what? How did that happen? Okay, then. Well, that was unexpected. I'm a little sad my planes weren't... My A wasn't more effective against the Midway, but that definitely is the impact of the nerfs to the German AA over the years, right? When they nerfed the German AA range, it just destroyed their AA capabilities. It's really frustrating. Yeah, that feels bad to me. Genuinely does. But at least we're gonna win the game. I mean, Hapa, on it depends on the ship, right? Right? I can take out a Des Moines, and if the enemy carrier decides to come mess with me, I can make him regret his life choices, right? I can take out a Fletcher and do the same thing, depending on the carrier. And the build, right? The reason AA feels terrible is that most players never bother investing in it. And they also fail to understand the purpose of it, right? The purpose of anti-aircraft fire in World of Warships is not to prevent the carrier from hitting you. That's not how it works. And that's why I hate the Russians, right? The purpose of AA is to prevent the follow-up strikes, or that sort of thing. But the Russians don't care about any of that. They're just like, yeah, we don't care. I have a much longer list, Hapa. I have a much longer list, right? And again, it also... AA, the relative power of your AA depends on so many different factors, some of which are outside your control, right? How much damage have you taken? How many of your mounts have been knocked out? What skills you have, what skills the opposing carrier has, There's a million things that go into that calculation. And sometimes it feels awesome, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to check the fire damage. I mean, it's below 60k. I didn't get a witherer. Wow, 3k? I'm still baffled by this result. This does not feel like that kind of a game. Only 40,000 fire damage. 45,000. Only 45,000 fire damage. I did get a lot of damage on the Satsuma. And a fair chunk on the Patrie. I mean, that's where most of it comes from, right? And the Annapolis. I had a lot of good full pen AP damage on the Annapolis. How does Annapolis's armor scheme differ from Des Moines? That feels like more than I would have gotten against a Des Moines. I gotta go look at that. I'm curious now. Torping the daring felt so good. I'm like, okay, sit in your smoke. Have a torpedo. Hope your hydro's up.